they shoot 28%, but they do hit. So they don't shoot 28%.
Meyer with the top of the circle. With Rodman on him.
Step back a little, step back.
Still looking for somebody to get it to. Kidd goes down low. McLeod backs in on Scotty with the left hand, put it up, got his own rebound, puts this one up short. Rebound tapped around, loose ball, and Jason Kidd is right there. Into the corner for McLeod, steps inside the three-point stripe and hits. 61-44, Bulls with the lead now. Wennington comes across. Scotty brings it down, launched one. He got caught in the air. Mavericks out to McLeod for three, and their first tray of the game.
McLeod now with 7 points. They did a good job on him. Gave him just an easy basket in that first quarter.
Rodman turns and looks, gives it right back to Scotty. MJ within the corner. Baseline jumper. No. Dennis Rodman, I think, had it tipped out by Montrose. Should be Bulls ball, and it is. Scotty goes on top to Harp. Bulls set it up. MJ, nice pass. Oh, Dennis threw it out of the gym.
That's a 6th turnover for Dennis.
Meyer goes up top. McLeod, quick jumper from 15, and Scotty right there.
Run Harp.
For three, tough three-pointer as Montrose came right into him. And here comes Jason Kidd down the floor for Jackson. Back to McLeod, and he's fouled. Scotty reached in, got him on the arm.
The Bulls have done nothing, Tommy, since the intermission. 9:59 left. McLeod with all the points here. 5 in this quarter.
College hoop fans, attend the DirecTV Grade 8 Basketball Festival at the United Center on December 3rd and 4th. See Kentucky, Kansas, Cincinnati, Wake Forest, and more. For tickets, stop by the United Center, any Ticketmaster outlet, or call 312-559-1212. Made one, missed one, 61-49. Oh, sorry, made a
fell in, yeah.
MJ looks inside. Crossover dribble, fade away with 3 arms in his face, and Dennis Rodman right there to tip it in. 15-16 rebounds for Dennis now to go with 5 points. Montrose comes up high, might be a screen roll. Nope, he's trying to get Wennington out of the way. Here comes the screen roll. Wennington with good help. Montrose no threat to shoot it. Jason Kidd a threat with a 3. Nope. And Scotty right there. MJ right side. Rodman will come into your picture about now. And the ball knocked away. Jackson crossover dribble. Michael trying to get it back, couldn't. Jackson runs over Rodman, and an offensive foul call. Dennis Rodman stands his ground and draws the charge.
Boy, that's twice now they've got Jim Jackson going up in the air, and he comes right over the top of Dennis.
63-49, Bulls with the lead. Harp. Mavericks have really stepped up defensive pressure a little bit. Scotty top of the free throw line jumper off. Bulls have just been horrible as McLeod comes in. Reverse layup is good.
Well, it's all McLeod. And it's a 12-point lead. Bulls had a 19-point lead at halftime. They came out real flat here.
Phil Jackson wants the high screen roll. Wennington goes away. They help. Goes by Meyer on top Scotty. Shot clock at 3 as MJ puts up a tray. Rebound pulled down by Montrose. Montrose with 3 points and 6 rebounds. Lauren Meyer missed it. Dennis may have got a piece of that. I don't know.
You're behind you, guy.
No look pass. It's going to be Bulls ball. Steve Kerr will come in for the Bulls. See if Ron Harper comes out. Tony Kukoc gets up off the bench as well. And Dennis is coming out. MJ fadeaway baseline jumper. Yep, took a while. Kidd comes off the screen. Makes the move inside. That's a nice move.
Yes, sir. Jason Kidd with 5 now.
Kukoc comes across, turns around, fires, hits, and goes down. Lauren Meyer there defensively. You and I have talked about this before. Tony's not a really good three-point shooter, not a good long-range shooter. He's good going to the basket, penetration with good passing. McLeod missed the 3, and Steve Kerr goes inside to get it. Down the floor. Perfect pass to Scotty, and a foul call.
Beautifully, Michael got that. Steve Kerr just tapped it out. Pip looks down at Michael and he says, nice job. Look at this. Mike just fires it. Up he goes, and a push in the back by McLeod, his second foul. Pip will go to the line and shoot a couple. Didn't get to the line in the first half.
And the Mavericks want a timeout. 7:01 left in the third. Bulls lead at 68-53.
Avenue. Get a Toshiba 27-inch stereo color TV with a free $20 gift check for only $3.99. An Iowa Shelf audio system with dual cassette and 3-disc changer, only $1.99. An RCA 4-head hi-fi VCR with VCR Plus, only $2.49.
2 points. Electric Avenue.
Chevy Blazer, the only sport utility vehicle with a driver control system. It's nice to know it's there. Delivering reliable local phone service. It takes more technology and know-how than you think. State-of-the-art switching centers, fiber optic cable, satellites, and cellular links. Ameritech invests billions of dollars a year to make it all happen. So when you need to connect to long distance, to the internet, to police or fire, or to just next door, Ameritech makes sure your call goes through. Stick with what works.
Hello? Hi, Grandma.
Ameritech, your link to better communication.
Welcome back to Dallas, where we're sitting alongside Troy Aikman, quarterback of the Cowboys. And being a superstar yourself, do you appreciate watching guys like Jordan, Pippen, and Rodman out on the court?
There's no question. And you know, them going through what they've gone through as far as trying to repeat and having to win a world championship. And, I mean, there's no athlete in the world like Michael Jordan, and it's a pleasure for me to come and watch him play. But I get a lot of joy into watching the team trying to go after another world championship, much like we're trying to do.
Been a roller coaster year for the Cowboys, but a big victory yesterday. Congratulations. And now with the playoffs just 3 games away, will the Cowboys now become men?
Well, I don't know. You know, we've had our backs against the wall ever since we lost our opener to Chicago, and it's been a real struggle for us. Yesterday was a big win. We've got to win the next 3 ball games. We really feel like in order to get into the playoffs, and we think we'll be all right.
Good luck, Troy.
Thank you.
Back to Tom and Johnny.
Nice job, Lou. 69-53 now. Bulls with the lead. They came out with some full court pressure.
I'm sure that the Bulls enjoy watching him in motion.
Oh, yeah.
Great quarterback.
Kidd makes the move. looking to pass it off. John, he's got to shoot more. When he gets open like that, he has got to take the shot. He's a wonderful point guard, and it's nice to deliver the ball.
He just walked out saying that shooting. He said, I should have taken that shot. It was too close for the pass.
Shot clock at 3. At 2, fadeaway jumper, Jim Jackson. Scotty tipped it again. Still loose. Inside, Meyer runs over Wennington and puts it in. .69-55 now, Bulls with the lead. Dallas has come out very aggressively here in the third period.
They scored 27 points in that second quarter. That's a lot.
Tony drives inside. Finger roll and a foul called as he goes to the basket. Lauren Meyer called for the foul.
His third second team foul.
Tony 1 of 2 from the free throw line. So the waiter tries to add to the point total for the Bulls. And on Saturday, December 7th, when the Bulls battle the Miami Heat at Chicago Tribune Hat Night, the first 10,000 fans in the United Center will receive a Bulls hat, compliments of the Chicago Tribune. And the Bulls have capped season ticket sales at 15,000 seats and have started a priority number waiting list for seats that may become available in the future. To add your name to the season ticket waiting list, call 312-455-4000. Got them both, 71-55, Bulls with the lead. Kidd backs in against Steve Kerr. You hear Phil Jackson tell him to go again. Meyer, baseline jumper. Wennington tapped it, and Tony Kukoc comes up with it. Tony moved it down, brought it out. MJ, an open 3.
He's made all his threes. 28.
4 assists and 3 rebounds as well. 74-55, Bulls with the lead. Jackson on the wing. McLeod up there for the screen roll if Jackson wants to use it, but Jackson just backs in against Michael. Meyer kicks it over to Jason Kidd. Kidd, jumper right side. Nope. And Kidd comes right inside to get the rebound. McLeod puts it up and in. Kidd with 5 points, 12 assists, and 5 rebounds. Kerr, right side for Scotty. Quick jumper. Scotty Pippen drops it home.
He had 8 assists at halftime, so he's got what? How many? 12 now?
Yep, got 4 more. Scotty with 22 points, 10 of 14 from the field, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist. Gatling gets set to check in. Meyer. Wow. Might be a little out of his range, huh?
Oh, yeah, that's why you can take those two guys and really collapse defensively. Wow.
Jackson finds Kidd in the wing, across the court. McLeod for 3. And Michael right there, knocked away by Montross. Michael didn't know it was loose. Here come the Bulls. Scotty left side hangs and missed it. Jason Kidd comes down with the rebound. It's just not working real well for the Bulls offensively. Jackson for 3, short. And Steve Kerr, pass deflected. And Phil wants a timeout. 4:03 left in the third, and the Bulls lead at 76-57. Kind of cold in Texas.
Andrew Stevens. He can see over everybody.
He can.
I thought that was a good timeout. Phil was all over Tony. Tony was upset, but before it was all over, both of them were laughing at each other.
Right. Scotty short on the long jump shot. Jackson right there with a rebound. 76-57, Bulls with the lead. Derek Harper with Oliver Miller, McLeod, Gatling, and Jackson on the floor. McLeod with Scotty right there. Gatling, quick turnaround jumper, and Michael and Dennis fight for the rebound. MJ says, I just want a few. Rodman gives it right back. Michael goes inside. Jackson reached in and picked up the foul.
It's only the 4th. Jimmy Jackson. His third.
gives it right back to Scotty. Bulls look for an opening. They have really come out aggressive defensively. Michael, baseline jumper. Rebound tapped by Rodman. Tapped again, and here comes Derek Harper. 3-on-2. Back to McLeod. Runs over Wennington. Jackson inside.
3 seconds. Somebody. 3 guys maybe.
3 seconds on 3 guys. That's 9 seconds. Jimmy Clements up talking to his team on the other side. He knows this play. How's the turnover situation? Bulls with 14, Dallas with 10. Bill Wennington with a fake, goes around and had it taken away from Derek Harper. Harper inside to Gatling, who lays it in.
21 for Gatling.
76-59, Bulls with the lead. Jason Caffey gets set to check in. Hip bounces it to Rodman. MJ from 16. Michael 30. 78-59, Bulls with the lead now. Give it right back. 15-footer from Gatling. Nope. And Scotty got Steve Kerr on the left side. Inside, Oliver Miller gets that one.
Was that a shot?
I don't know.
I don't know what.
Harper looking for somebody to step out. Finally, McLeod does. Gatling, as Bill Wennington went for the steal, and Gatling slams it down. Gatling with 23 points, 10 of 16 from the field, and 5 rebounds. Steve Kerr runs through. Michael goes down to the post-up. And that's where the Bulls want to go with good reason. Michael backs in, fades. Jackson knocks it away. McLeod gets it ahead to Jackson, drives inside. Scotty fouled him, and it goes.
I'll tell you, the Bulls look terrible right now in their half-court offense, and they have taken advantage of it. A steal, down they come. A basket by Jackson. Here it is. Down they come. Jackson's going to make the contact with Scotty and then lay it up with the left hand. 8 for Jackson.
Jason Caffey comes in. Bill Wennington will sit down. Gatling with the offensive rebound. Kicks it out. Scotty tried to intercept. Jackson inside with a layup.
Well, the Bulls are sound asleep at this stage.
78-65 now is the Bulls lead. Steve Kerr moves it up the floor. MJ from 16. Nope, had to pass it. Got it back. He'll shoot this one and hit that again. 32 from Michael. 80-65 Bulls with the lead. Oliver Miller high screen roll, and he really got Steve Kerr. McLeod drives in. MJ got a piece of it, tips it out, and it'll belong to Dallas. Ron Harper back up off the bench. Hey, tomorrow on Sports Channel, the Hawks conclude their long road trip. They'll take on the LA Kings. Pregame starts at 9. The opening face-off 9:30 on Sports Channel. What Hawk fans want. Jackson inside, and I think a holding call will go on Ron Harper. It will.
Harper second.
Try to think of a poem and remember the words to The Night Before Christmas. I got a part that I want you to help me with. Jackson hits the first.
Okay.
What was the bowl full of jelly part? How did that go?
His belly shook like a bowl full of jelly.
Like a bowl full of jelly. Doggone it.
Speaking about that, the wives' teammates will have those ornaments on sale, Tommy, and they're neat. What they are is a replica of the Bulls ring, championship ring, and they're all signed. It's really going to be nice. 3 games they'll have those for.
I think it's Miami, Charlotte, and Minnesota, the 3 games they'll sell those ornaments at. Steve Kerr on the left side for 3, puts it in. 83-67. shot clock, game clock, about a second and a half difference or so. There's the difference. You see what I'm talking about. 83-67. Bulls with the lead. Hear the bench talking to Scotty, telling Scotty, here comes the screen. Harper, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Gives it back. Derek Harper for 3. And that'll do it.
Foul on Gatling. Pitt will shoot a free throw, I would believe. Should be their 5th. Is it or not? They had 1 to give.
Scotty's walking that way. They're putting 7/10 of a second left on the clock.
What do you want me to do, Coach? You just throw it at the basket.
Scotty. Nope. Wouldn't have counted. Now we played 3 periods. Bulls lead at 83-67.
There are 2 guys who are universally known as the man in sports. One is Michael Jordan, and the other is this guy right next to me, Michael Johnson. What have you been doing since the Olympics?
Running all over the world. I've been promoting my book, Slaying the Dragon. I've been negotiating contracts and all of those things, but now I'm back into training, getting ready for next year and getting ready for this big matchup against Donovan Bailey.
Yeah, I was going to say, can you quickly give us the details on the matchup with Bailey?
As it stands right now, we're scheduled for May 31st in Toronto, and looking forward to it. A lot of money on the table, a lot of reputation at stake, so it'll be a great event, and I'm looking forward to it. It'll be May 31st in Toronto.
150 meters to decide the fastest man in the world.
That's right.
Good luck. I know you'll win.
Who that is.
That's right. Thanks a lot, Michael. Back to Tom and Johnny.
What are they giving it to? There's no time on the clock. What are they going to do? They said Steve went through the crowd of people. 1 second? 1 second to give it to him.
Resetting the shot clock to 1 second.
Don't spend it all in one place. Got it quick. And Rodman with the offensive rebound. Look, he got grabbed.
Number 18. They got the shot off. Tony into the basket.
And Gatling there with a rebound. Kicks it out. McLeod. Jason Kidd makes a move inside. Gives it off to Oliver Miller, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line.
By Jason Camping is the first team foul.
Well, in the movie The Santa Claus, when Santa Claus gets kind of large, they keep telling him that it's the cookies.
Oliver Miller.
What do you think it is for Oliver Miller?
He needs the other one, that thinning or whatever it is, where the guy touches his face.
Take a look at scoring by quarters. See, the third quarter, the Mavs outscored the Bulls 25-22, but the first 2 Bulls did a nice job, especially in the first. MJ with 32, Chris Gatling with 23, their leading scorer. Made one, missed one. 83-69. Bulls with the lead. Into the 4th period. Jason Campy comes up high with Miller on him. Goes right by Oliver Miller and goes to the free throw line for a couple.
Foul by Oliver Miller.
Jason can put that ball down and beat guys. And when he gets to the basket, he draws a ton of people.
Well, that would be Oliver Miller.
Yes, a ton of fun.
2 shots.
Jason Caffey will get one more. Luke Canellis, what do you got?
I have a question for you guys.
Yes, sir.
Miller looks twice the size as he did when he was in Phoenix, and Barkley gave him all that trouble.
Barkley was killing him.
Barkley was killing him. And Clemens says he doesn't want him to lose weight. Why?
Makes a good screener.
Well, I wonder if, see, you got 2 sport guys, and I think Oliver Miller could play offensive line for the Cowboys. I think he could be some help there. He and Nate Newton, the kitchen, could be together. Inside. Kerr across the timeline. Tony posts up, backs in. See if he spins baseline. He did. Couldn't get it. Gatling tips it, and McLeod is right there. 85-69. Bulls with the lead. Kicks it out on top. Miller. Right side for Kidd. Good move by Kidd in the lane. Kicks it out. Harper for a long deuce hit.
There's guys in that lane all night, and they'll take a timeout.
10-11 left. The Bulls lead it 85-71.
All right, let's take a look at Oliver Miller with the ball. He gives it to Jason Kidd. Watch the move he makes. It looked like he took a little dribble. The ball goes up in the air. He goes up in the air and then flips it out to Harper, and Harper knocks it down. And that was a 13th assist, the most that Jason Kidd has had this year.
Scotty comes around the screen. MJ double team, kicks it out to Kerr. Right side Scotty. Good look at a three.
Pip's first three tonight. He's got 25.
Also 10 rebounds for Scotty. Miller goes down low. Gatling had it knocked away and a foul called. Scotty called for the personal. There's three-point shooting. Dallas hit their first three. George McLeod has got the only one. Bulls are 7 of 11. 23 for Gatling. Just 3 of 7 from the free throw line. 4 of 8. I talked to Jason Kidd a little bit before the game, and we talked about how Jim Clemens has changed things here. And he said, well, at first, he said, we didn't like him a lot because he worked us so hard. He said, now we realize this is how hard we have to work. He said, last year, we basically took the year off. We didn't work at all. And he said, now we're getting back to what we need to do. And he said, by the end of the year, we feel like we're going to be a pretty good basketball team. Kerr, right side for a three, off the rim, and Gatling's right there again. They've got the makings, John. They just now need to become a team instead of a group of individuals. Gatling. Killing the Bulls.
He's tied his season high 27. His career is 29. Well, he's got quite a game going here.
Kerr. Right side for MJ. Michael starts to back it in.
Fadeaway jumper coming up.
How did you know? Foul on Jason Kidd. Lou Canellis, what's shaking?
To follow up on what you were just talking about, Tom, I talked to Jim Clemens, and he said that the thing that's been most difficult for him so far as head coach of this team is he's a worker. The Bulls were workers. Michael and Pip, they were the hardest workers of all. And what's difficult for him is to understand why his team, they aspire to be like champions, like the Bulls, but they don't want to work as hard. And he just can't understand that.
Yeah, I did the same thing in talking to him, and he said the frustrating thing is that he knows they can do it. He knows they've got the talent, and he said they just, you have to get them to expect to win in ball games instead of expect to lose.
And he said that it all goes back to the way they were cuddled in college as college All-Americans and great college players, and they hit the NBA and they don't think they have to work. But if they want to be champs, they have to.
Jason Kidd, good crossover move back to Jackson. Comes inside over. Tony puts it up. And an offensive foul. Tony Kukoc stands his ground. And guess who's there to lift him up? Scottie Pippen pulls him off the ground and shakes his hand.
He just loses control. He did that about 3 times. He can't believe it. He said, what?
Steve Kerr picks up his dribble. Gatling comes over the back. Campy drives inside. Makes a nice move.
Half court. He lost it at half court, picked it up, recovered, did a good job.
92-75 Bulls with the lead. Michael and Scotty on the floor with Tony Kukoc, Jason Campy, and Steve Kerr. Kidd started to penetrate. Now shoots from 15 in and out. And Gatling right there with a rebound inside from McLeod off the glass. Take away the first quarter, and this is a pretty good basketball game. MJ right side. Scotty goes down to post up with Jackson on him. Pip with a fake. Fadeaway jumper. Scotty got it again. 12 of 18 for Pip from the field. And 27 points. McLeod inside lays it in.
60 points for the big two.
Kukoc makes the move, and he got fouled. John, the nice thing is, off the bench, the Bulls have gotten some contributions. Steve Kerr's got 8. Tony Kukoc with 7 points. Kukoc also has 4 rebounds and, check that, 5 rebounds and 6 assists. Jason Caffey with 7 points. So they've gotten contributions from guys off the bench. Caffey inside, double pumps underneath, Tony right there. And now Kukoc started to go away and comes right back. That's a nice move. When the defense expects you to keep going away and you come right back in, you catch him asleep. Kidd goes down low to Jackson. Underneath, good move by Jackson, lays it in, and Scotty picks up the foul.
Good feed from the top. I don't know why they play Kidd that close. I mean, he's not shooting good from the three-point arc. And we'll take a look at the Tony Kukoc. You watch this. You said, Tommy, he took a step out like he was going away from the basket and then goes right back in.
MJ is great at that. I mean, he's great at a lot of things, but he and Scotty use that move not a lot, but once in a while. And when you see it, you're seeing something that's hard to do. Lull that defense to sleep and take it right back home. 96-82, Bulls with a lead. Caffey fakes it, kicks it out to Scotty. Double team. Pip will look for the open man. Steve Kerr, good look at a three. Wouldn't fall, and a foul on the rebound against the Bulls. Jason Caffey. Jason picks up his fourth team foul on the Bulls with 6:46 left. That's a lot of time. MJ right there on McLeod inside for Jackson. Fadeaway one-hand jumper. Whoa. Loose ball. Here come the Bulls.
All over everybody.
Kerr into the corner for Tony Kukoc. Inside Scotty. Pip, fadeaway baseline jumper. Nope. And Jason Caffey right there to come up with a loose ball. MJ. Oh, great pass to Scotty.
Beautifully done. Michael down the middle. Looked like Jason was a little lazy with the pass. Mike got it and just finished it off with Pip. 29.
98-82 now Bulls lead, and the Mavericks want a timeout. 6:02 left, and the Bulls do lead at 98. 6:02 remains. Bulls lead at 98-82. Jim Jackson will trigger the inbound pass. Kidd goes back to Jackson as Miller posts up down low with Caffey on him. Gatling with a jump hook.
And it's through. He's got tied his career high at 29.
98-84, Bulls with the lead. Scotty, quick turnaround jumper. Nope. And Miller gets the rebound. 98-84. Bulls with the lead. Inside Gatling. Double pumps, fights for it. MJ saves it to Steve Kerr, and he got fouled, pushed out of bounds.
That could be
Gatling.
Is it their fourth?
His second, fourth team foul.
See the numbers. Tied his career high. Dennis Rodman comes back in for the Bulls. Jason Caffey comes out. Jason did a nice job.
Give him some good minutes. Dennis comes in with what, 18 rebounds, 5 points, 5 up.
Rodman comes up high to get it. To the corner is Kukoc as MJ posts up down low. Double teamed over to Kerr. Into the corner. Good ball movement by the Bulls. Scotty for 3.
Oh, boy.
What a night he and Michael have put together. Jason Kidd goes down low to Miller. Jackson looking for Gatling. He has been their show here in the second half. Tony right there with good defense, but Jackson takes it away and tips it in. Tony points to his arm and claims he got fouled. Bulls with the lead. MJ brings it to the right side. Oh, Scotty was looking for the lob. Steve Kerr will take a long deuce and hit. Steve Kerr in double figures now. 103-86 Bulls. Down low. Gatling turnaround jumper.
Field day. 31 for Gatling.
13 of 21 from the field. 103-88 now Bulls with the lead as Dickie Simpkins gets set to check in. Pip inside MJ. Fade away jump hook over Oliver Miller. Man, he's got it going. He's laughing, having fun. Judd Bushler gets set to check in. Jason Kidd off the glass, and Dennis Rodman with a rebound. Out to Scotty. Steve Kerr is the trailer. And has it, shoots it, hits it.
Well, for Steve, can't forget about him.
Nope. 5 of 8 from the field, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. Scotty picks up his 3rd assist to go with 32 big boys. MJ's got 36, 7 rebounds and 4 assists for Michael. Jackson spins. Scotty pushed him, and Jim Jackson stepped out of bounds. But hang on, we got a foul. Scottie Pippen called for the push foul. Judd Bushler comes into the game, and MJ will leave. Michael leads, 36 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. Jim Jackson will go to the free throw line now. Jackson 3 of 4 from there.
Jackson, 2 shots.
I thought they called him stepping out of bounds.
Well, they did, but the side official, Eddie Rush, said, no, I got a foul. Jackson hits that. Randy Brown will come in.
3:02, Pip leads.
Back in the game.
Jackson's second one goes in. 107-90 now. Bulls with the lead. Dickie Simpkins with it up high, turns and looks for the open man. Randy Brown backs it off. 10 on the shot clock. Simpkins drives in. Oh, he walks.
Got to make that move quicker. You have to hit Steve. Yeah, he was wide open, Dickie. You hear him, the coach say, he was wide open. Get him the ball.
107-90 Bulls with the lead. 2 minutes, 40 seconds. Jackson. Miller comes over to set the screen. Look out. Ball kicked. They'll reset the shot clock.
I wish I was home right now watching Sports Channel on the TV in front of the fireplace.
Why?
I can't see. These referees and the coaches are in front, right in my
they're right
vision
here.
spot.
Official is literally right here in front of me.
Smack in front of me.
Jason Kidd into the corner. Derek Harper baseline deuce short, and Oliver Miller right there. Out to Kidd. Nice fake. Kidd finds Gatling. He's fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line for a couple.
Big game for Chris Gatling. Came here from Miami.
How big?
Career. Here he is. Watch him cup the ball, carry it a little bit, and get it over there to
Chris Gatling.
Gatling just fires it up. 2 shots.
Jason Kidd, how many assists do you think he has?
Well, let's see. 17. Am I close?
17. .107-92 now. Bulls with the lead. Jason Caffey gets set to check back in. On top, Randy Brown. 2 minutes left. Steve Kerr hits again on the right side. 14 for Steve Kerr now. 7 of 10 from the field. He's also got 3 rebounds and 5 assists. Dennis comes up and fouls Jason Kidd. I think Dennis wanted to come out. He saw Jason Caffey standing right there, and Dennis said, okay, I'll come out now.
19 rebounds for Dennis. big three guys doing their thing. The bench chipping in. And
Jason missed the first and makes the second. 109-93, Bulls with the lead. Caffey on the right side. Inside.
Oh, layup by Steve.
Oh, and he'll go to the line.
He doesn't get many layups, and that time Jason Kidd keeps him from going into the camera section. Nice job. Pass, return pass. Here it is. In he goes. Makes the layup. Gets hit in the head. Gets hit a couple places.
16 points for Steve Kerr.
His high this year was 12.
17 now.
Big bench contribution. His career is 24.
Thanks. Kidd, jumper way short, and Randy Brown right there for the rebound. 112-93, Bulls with the lead. Just under a minute and a half remains. Randy Brown in the corner. Comes off the screen. Jason Kidd anticipated that and taps it out of bounds with 7 on the shot clock.
Bulls will be hopping a plane here right after this game and firing on down to San Antonio.
Randy Brown, top of the circle, long deuce, back to the rim. Jason Caffey with a rebound, goes right back inside. Came up short, and a foul called there. Our producer-director on Sports Channel is James A. Angio. Associate producer Doug Stanton. Vice President of Programming is Mike Bogat. Busy weekend for the guys at Sports Channel. A lot of great programming, including the football and hockey and the Bulls. All the great people that help bring you Bulls basketball on Sports Channel as Caffey hits the first.
Coach didn't like my bag full of stuff.
Kidd gets it ahead to Jackson. Jackson with it in the corner, goes inside for Gatling. I don't know what he's got tonight, but he has made it look so easy.
35.
14 of 22, 11 rebounds and 2 assists. Knocked loose. Jason Caffey's got it. Simpkins is fouled by Jim Jackson.
Fouled by Jim Jackson. His fifth personal.
Bulls would like to hold a team under 100 points.
Dickie Simpkins, 2 shots.
Dickie Simpkins takes his time and hits the free throw. And our Chicago Bulls Budweiser players of the game, Michael and Scotty, combined 68 points and 27 of 45 from the field. Scotty had 10 rebounds, 3 assists. Michael, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. Not bad numbers. Dickie Simpkins gets it back, finds Caffey inside, put it up, and it wouldn't stay down. Rebound tapped out. Here comes Jason Kidd up the floor, accelerates to Harper. Inside, Jackson lays it in. 114-97. Bulls with the lead. And we are at 30 seconds remaining. Simpkins on top for Randy Brown, starts to penetrate from 15. Randy Brown could go. Nice. Dickie right there lays it back in. Dickie Simpkins with 5 points now. 40 bench points for the Bulls tonight. Kidd, they need a 3 to hit 100. The Bulls would really like to stop that, as you said. Oliver Miller fakes the shot, now throws up a bad shot. Rebound fought for, tapped out with 1.9 seconds remaining. And Phil saying, get up on him. Kidd won't even shoot it. Phil Jackson acknowledged Jimmy Clemens. Bulls players out shaking hands with Gatling and a couple of the others. Bulls win it 116-97. As the Dallas Mavericks players wander off. And now let's go to Lou Canellis with our British Airways Michael Jordan Insight. Lou, take it away.
All right, thank you very much, Tom. Pip comes up with 32 points, 10 rebounds. Dennis, 19 boards. Steve Kerr had to feel good to finally get some help.
Ready to play. I think these guys are consummate pros. They know how to play the game, and you know, playing well, particularly in the past. And you know, they made a. I was just going to try to keep them involved, and you know, more or less, it was a team effort tonight.
Saw Michael Johnson, Troy Aikman, Deion Sanders in the crowd. Do you notice these guys? Does it get your competitive juices flowing, knowing that other superstars are watching you?
No, I think yeah, I saw them, and I respect them for their professions, and you know, my job is to go out and play the game that I know how to play. You know, I'm not out here to try to please.
Look at the starting lineup for tonight's game between the 14.